Read a smile behind my mask. How long will it last? Stimulus going fast. Government won't act. How long will this be going on? Aloha. This is Skye, your soulful progressive with FNN, Feminist News Network. That feminist news that's right for you. Welcome to Skye in the Avapui Room, giving you that soulful news you need. Yes, indeed. And if you haven't told a friend to like and subscribe and get that soulful news the Black History way, you better let them know they can get it today. I know that's right. So what am I going to talk about? What is going on today? We're talking about H.R. 40. That's right. As presented by Sheila Jackson Lee. Now, what do we want to talk about in regards to this hearing that was held on the 17th? Do we want to talk about people like Herschel Walker that was talking against it? Or Larry Elders? Or the black representative from Utah? Or do we want to talk about why this should work and we should get it? Well, let's let Sheila Jackson Lee explain why, and then discuss. Let's take a look, shall we?
But it is also to develop reparation proposals. Now, we come from a community, a race of people that have been known as overcomers. We shall overcome, and we have overcome. Mr. Owens has eloquently spoken of the overcomers. We're successful. We believe in determination, and we believe in overcoming the many bad balls that we have been thrown. We've caught them, and we've kept on going. That is not the point of H.R. 40, the commission to study and develop reparation proposals for African Americans. For hidden in the corners of this nation are those of African American heritage, the descendants of enslaved Africans who have felt the sting of disparities. They continue to feel that sting. Now more than ever, the facts and circumstances facing our nation demonstrate the importance of H.R. 40 and the necessity of placing our nation on the path to reparative justice. That is what H.R. 40 is about. This commission will probe into the facts of the long-standing impact of disparities that slavery brought about in this country. We still experience them today. We've seen hundreds of thousands peacefully take to the streets in support of Black lives and accountability for law enforcement. Many of these protesters carried signs in support of H.R. 40 and made the important link between policing reform and the movement for reparative justice. Tragically, we have also witnessed insurrectionists attack this institution, brandishing symbols of division and intolerance that echo back to the darkest periods of our nation's history. Clearly, we require reckoning to restore national balance and unity. The government sanctioned slavery, and that is what we need. A reckoning, a healing, reparative justice. We need to bring our nation together. And this commission is really, it is no figment of your imagination. It is a commission that will be appointed by the majority leader of the United States Senate, the Speaker of the House, the President of the United States, a commission that will be funded for fact-based hearings, the opportunity for all people to be heard, and then, yes, a reparative healing of proposals to deal with the questions of the starkness of the life of African Americans in this country.
I know you totally understood that. Now, in regards to what they're putting down, this is a hearing just so they can have a study and do research on doing it for those that are descendants of slavery. Well, most recently, for the Obama administration, they gave reparations to Guam. And I know a lot of people in Hawaii noticed that. If you didn't, I don't know what y'all doing. I knew. Now, the thing is, there are all types of reasons, and she said it most poignantly. Now, the problem is, some people think this can be theater, but if the right representatives get behind to push this as a bill and turn it into a vote, we can get this done this year. Because it would help the economy and most definitely bring the black generation that is going through COVID now, the generations that are going through COVID now, maybe a few more can live. I know I want to. New variants is coming out and everything, and we're 3 times more likely to die, 1.5 more times to catch it, and 2.5 more times to be hospitalized with it. So let's get serious about it. No need for Tallahassee coats to say a damn thing. We already know what our worth is, and we already know who to give it to. Don't play games, ADOS. And there's a lot of us that can claim that. And don't worry about those that got 40 acres and a mule and who didn't. If you make over a certain amount, you know you don't need it. You're doing it for the COVID stimulus relief checks. So give those that claim descendants and give it to them. If they not making over $1 million, give it to them. Because such as the studies that have already been done in 2008, but if you bring it up to date, it was 14 trillion. Now it's around more like 21. So what? 768 trillion on defense. So what? So we can bomb and make sick countries during this pandemic sicker? So we can protect oil fields and nobody's driving a car? Think about that, America. Now is the opportunity and the chance. Instead of being like others that are trying to punish those that are against it, see it as a bad thing, don't know where to go with it, see it as an opportunity where we can push this forward and push our legislatures to hold their feet to the fire on it and get it. And if you can back Palestine, you can back reparations. Well, a lot of them ain't backing Palestine either. Now, what do you think about this H.R. 40? Leave your comments below, because I think I already let you know. We need it, and it should have been done yesterday. And you already heard what she said. If we already had it, we wouldn't be going through this pandemic like this. Leave your comments below and let me know at FeministNewsN at gmail.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe at the Facebook page and check it out on Twitter. I'm that Soulful Progress One at the Feminist News Network, and I got the Venmo and the PayPal if you care to donate to grow this team. All right, so thanks for joining the news crew. Thanks for giving me the scoops and the ideas on some of the stories that I do. But this one, I was following, and I watched all 3 hours. And even though there was a lot of hate out there, I think if we put the right perspective on it like Lee is doing, maybe we can get somebody to filibuster for us on the floor for a day and a night to say why we need it. Dig what I'm saying? So in this era of hate, you know you gotta participate. Because if you don't, it'll be just another hearing and another year for HR 40. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. Peace. We need it. See the smile behind my mask. How long will it last? Stimulus going fast. Government won't act. How long will this be going on? I'm standing here in